Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always say it's something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Episode 72, we in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Brezzy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. Hope y'all being breezy out there. You know, voice of this shit. Here we go.
You know the vibes. We got a couple special announcements today, but before we get started, please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you're any branding deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Man, this week is a full packed week with a lot of appreciations, celebrations. First of all, to you, brother, happy Teacher Appreciation Week.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you.
You know, and then also by the time this comes out, happy Nurse Week to all my bad nurses. We know, shout out to y'all healthcare workers. And y'all got some of the best coochies out there too. Shout out to y'all. And then this might not go well. Fuck it. We here. Episode 72. Slick, come on, give me a gunshot. Get me right out here. Let's go. And most important, the holiday that trumps it all. I wouldn't be here without this person. You wouldn't be here without your person. Happy Mother's Day to all my fabulous mothers out there. Slick, drop it.
Run it.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Shout out to you, my mama. Shout out to putting up with my mess. I know I could be a wild child sometimes, but you're always the person I could rely on. Without you, I wouldn't be who I am. So shout out to you, mama. I love you, mama. P.O.P. Hold it down.
Nah, for sure. Definitely shout out to Mom Dukes. Like you said, I'm definitely not here without my mother and all the mother-like figures in my life over time. Like, even if I don't even have a close connection with you, like, you imparted and taught me something or were there for me at a time when I needed you. And I think that the lessons you learn from your mom, as a man, we talk about it all the time, trying to understand how to navigate this world. And, sometimes, like, coming up from a female-dominated house, you might be mad at your sensitivities are not being the archetype of manhood or whatever society tells you have to be. But I'm learning to revel in that sensitivity that I've learned from my mother and, the way that she taught me to live and, be. So appreciate you, Mom. Appreciate you, grandma, aunties, any teachers, neighbors, anyone that took care of me. If I ever called you Ma, happy Mother's Day.
Facts. Oh yeah, shout out to my 4 sisters. You feel me? Their mothers as well. Shout out to my LSs who are celebrating some of their first Mother's Day or their second Mother's Day out there. Shout out to y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Mom is the one that's gonna love you unconditionally. No matter you right or wrong, she's gonna be there right by your side. So you always gotta appreciate that woman that made life to you. But now, before we get to the other celebration, we just gotta do the weekly check-ins. Before we get started to the other fun part. How you doing this week, brother?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool, and like I said, every day is just so it's a good thing to be alive and just have a chance to grow, have a chance to have success. Definitely happy to be 72. That's no fun. I mean, it's a weird number, but it's like that's no small feat. Work is cool. Everything is what it needs to be or what it's supposed to be right now. So I'm definitely just in a calm space, even though that Future album has really activated some toxicity that I probably need to talk to my therapist about, but she on vacation. So next week, I have to.
That's a fact too. My therapist on vacation. Happy birthday, Dr. Asia Jones. I know you out there celebrating this week. You feel me? You told me if I could call you if I go through a meltdown, but no meltdown this week. You feel me? Shout out to you. Enjoy your B-Day week. You heard?
Words. Shout out Dr. Reeves, big time. Definitely has helped me, and just like whenever I feel like I'm on the ledge, like it's almost over. Like not almost over. I don't be too dramatic, but like I'm like literally about to just shut everything down and just like go into a ball. She definitely like has kind words or resources for me, and even things she's taught me in the past, books she sent down. I'm never reading this shit. I'm like, oh, this shit is amazing. Hold on, why I ain't read this shit soon? I wouldn't even be in these situations. So I definitely appreciate her. And yeah, man, how you feeling? What's good with you?
Yeah. I mean, if you know the listeners are paying attention, I might sound like I got my radio voice on, my Barry White voice. You know, but got a slight little common cold. No COVID though. You know, thank the high up. You feel me? So if I'm sounding a little more sexy, a little more deeper with my voice, ladies, don't gas me too much in the comments. You feel me? You know, I get my voice get a little deep. You know, what you doing, ma? How you living? How you feel? But I'm having a good week, man. This week wasn't too bad. I got to complete a lot of stuff that I need to get done. And I'm excited to be outside this weekend. You know, weather's looking great.
Is it looking great this weekend?
Not the weather, but today's looking great.
Today was definitely we definitely probably should have postponed the podcast and did some fun shit. But this is fun too, so fuck it.
Facts. Because you know why we should have postponed it? Because, I mean, by the time this is released, this day is over. But today is Cinco de Mayo. Hey. Arroz con pollo. Hey.
They gonna cut our ass for that. But I was like, I didn't want to play Aventura and just be the nigga. So I just like, fuck it.
Nah, you should have picked Suavemente. Besame. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever the fuck they be saying. Suave.
Or Gatela one tada. Feel me? Yo, shout out to all the Dominicans in the Heights, you know, getting their bodies done and smoking hookah on the corner right now. You feel me? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my Bronx, you know, Puerto Ricans out there going crazy. Got the freaking, you feel me, the blade in their mouth. Yo, shout out to y'all. And shout out to my Mexicans in Queens. You feel me? Y'all giving it up crazy out there too. You feel me? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Go grab yourself a Corona and lime. Some tacos.
You wild, you gotta get the margs. Where the margs at? I definitely have a cup, like half a cup full of tequila right now. So if I start wilding on this shit or I get OD quiet, don't blame me. Like I'm like it's been that, yo, like I said, since March 20th, it has been hard out here in these streets. So do not judge me for what I say about an hour in if I'm, you know, a little smidge, a little dread.
You feel me? Shout out to those girls that was selling weed back there for they niggas out there. So shout out to y'all.
Wait, what?
I don't know, man. You know, shout out to them, you know.
If you holding,
but you know, speaking on women, let's get to some serious political topic. Feel me? We should have a slick political sound, like, hey, boom, boom. Like political talks with Slicks.
Dun dun. You got the Law and Order sound and shit.
Oh man, once again, men are trying to tell women what to do with their body, and y'all need to fucking stop. Stop. Yo, you old white men need to stop policing women's bodies, man. I don't understand this Slick. This shit crazy. Roe versus Wade was what, in the 1960s, I believe?
Yeah, around there.
And we still talking about this in 2022, man. Roe versus Wade was decided on January 22nd, 1973. We in May 5th, 2022, man. And I don't want to hear about no religion beliefs, because I'm like, yo, if we really listen to some of y'all really don't be following the religion y'all be really advocating for when it comes to this case. Y'all be hypocrites. Y'all be doing a lot of blasphemy actions out here. I don't understand this, man. And then you got Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe doesn't know how to talk in public either, bro. He does not stand with the people, man. And like Sleepy, man, I'm trying to help you out, but it's looking like you might not get elected for the second term, bro.
Yeah, no, he going.
It's looking like
he going outside. He might not even be the nominee, honestly.
Yeah, because Slick, what's your thoughts on this whole Roe versus Wade situation?
I think it's sad. I think, like I said, as men, we have no right to police a woman's body, even your own girlfriend, wife, whatever. Like whatever, a baby being conceived, they have the right to choose what they want to do. If they want to go to term with it, if they want to keep it, if they don't want to keep it, right? And I think the fact that it's not even women having this conversation, there's a bunch of old white men that have been pushing for this for the last couple of years. It's pretty disgusting, if we're being honest, because, like, what do they have to gain from this?
What?
So,
because the thing about it is there's a lot of organizations that help. like Planned Parenthood and all the other stuff that help cater to pro-choice. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So it's like there's people getting funded, getting paid from helping women with these options and everything. So it's like you're basically eliminating jobs and organizations out here, and you're going to make this stuff hard. But you know what my thought is? This is my little conspiracy bag. They're trying to distract us off of some big shit. I think this is what happened, because there's no way in 2022 we still arguing about Roe versus Wade, and they already know that will get the media in frenzy. They trying to throw something over our heads, bro. I'm trying to look through the shadows for this.
Or old white men just hate women.
That too. I think plus that
definitely be a thing too.
Cause shit crazy. Because there's no way in hell wasn't this a topic like 2 or 3 years ago?
It pops up every couple of years. They've been talking about it for a while. I think that we're just at like the world is in such shambles. It's just kind of like fuck it. Let's see what else we can get off. What niggas? Let's get niggas in a frenzy. We doing everything else. Let's just throw it out there. And it's crazy because it's like, you know, unless you really watch the news, you're not like, it's everywhere, but it's nowhere at the same time. What are we still getting? Like, you know, we getting hot takes about music and TV shows and superhero shit, but it's like, this is real life. This really affects people. And we've talked about in the past, a lot of times these women, some women are getting situations where they're not trying to have a baby. Either was with the wrong guy or they were assaulted and whatnot. It's like, you're going to take away their right, or you're going to say a baby that's not even 6 weeks old, or a fetus that's not even 6 weeks old is a living thing. Like I'm about to say, if you let little homeboy come out a little early, he ain't nothing happening. He can't even make it to my classroom.
Facts.
And that's the real sincere shit of it. Like I think like that's where when niggas say stay out of woman's business, that's what it is. It's not, you know, when we get to the talk section later, like, oh, tell her like, you know, if you can't buy her bag, you can't talk to her. Don't more be mad for wanting that. No, it's like, yo, stop telling her what to do with her body, what to do with her cycle, with her pregnancy, right? Because it's like, at the end of the day, you only got one life. And we hear these stories all the time. Young kids getting pregnant early or being assaulted by a family member and being forced to carry a child. And it's like, why should that be a crime if they want to still live their life, or they realize that this was a heat of the moment or a mistake? For lack of better words.
Because you know what happens is they end up becoming single mothers. And then those same people who are trying to put heavy restriction on abortion are going to complain that they're living off the government. They're not trying to do anything for themselves and do all the other stuff. But I'm just like, bro, you made it. You made it this way. It's like, so it's like, I don't understand it, because it's like, you're the same people that can complain that, oh my God, you living off the government. You can't take care of yourself. I'm like, yo, this is a single mother or mother who has like a lot of kids that couldn't take care of it due to situations. I don't understand this. Leave people alone. Leave people's body alone. If she wants to have the abortion, let her have the freedom of choice of having an abortion. Granted, my personal take on it, obviously, you know, I don't want to advocate for people to, you know, for abortion in a sense of, you know, I'll advocate, you know, pro-life, but I'm not arguing if a woman wants to do that. You don't understand how hard it is to take care of a kid, especially in today's society when things will keep going up and it's a struggle to even get your pay up. Like imagine a single mother in New York City where rent, a studio apartment is over $2,000, while minimum wage is barely $15. So you live in check by check. That's hard on anybody. And to add a kid to that situation, I think more now than ever, we should put an age limit to people being senators and Congress people, because obviously we need some fresh blood inside our government. We have too many old people in our government trying to run this country. First of all, with Sleepy Joe, there's no way a person over 70 need to be commander in chief out here. Yes, you have life experience, but you're out of tune with what's going on in the actual world right now.
That's a fact. Unfortunately, the people that will vote on that are the people that don't want to lose that power. So it's kind of like we're not getting that anytime soon.
Because they get benefits, you feel me? They get a lot of lobbyists that comes to them, give them a little extra pocket change for their campaign, a little bit on the side for them just to support some law. You make a lot of great connections. You can get your kid into any colleges because of your name. It comes with a lot of benefits. Being a congressperson, it comes with a lot of connections. You a little powerful. You get nice deals on certain situations. So I understand why they don't want to leave, but it's just like, yo, y'all not paying attention to what's really going on, especially with how women are redefining what it means to be a woman now. For y'all to continue to bring this up just shows that y'all not in tune what's really going on in the country. If you knew what was really going on, what's happening in social media and what's going on in each and every town and how women are being better than they ever have been and they're finding new things about themselves, you wouldn't want to put any restriction on them. That's my thoughts on it. You have anything left to say on this, Slick?
No, just 100%. Like stop trying to micromanage people. Stop trying to micromanage women. Like, let them make their choices. Like, that's, again, their bodies. And I think that's the realest way you can say it, because you can't beat this drum any louder. You know, y'all are making a choice that has nothing really to fucking do with you. And sometimes you got to take a step back and be like, yo, they're right. Like, this has nothing to do with me. Like, leave it alone. So that's my final words on it.
Because you know, I was going to transition to the Dave Chappelle, but before I go, y'all don't understand the complications to have a successful birth. Like, if you really read these studies of the percentage of women that have complicated births, you would not advocate for that for a lot of women. Like, a lot of women, some women die giving birth to their children. Some women develop other problems. Like, I know for my sister, you know, being a little transparent, lost a lot of iron and vitamins giving birth. So now she has to, you know, that's something that she has to overcome now, raising her kid. So there's a lot of complications with giving birth, and a lot of women don't want to put themselves in that predicament, which is perfectly fine. You feel me? You're not a lesser woman by not having children. You're not. I understand when certain women don't want to be that rich auntie and don't want to have kids. If you don't want to put your body into that, a lot of women lose confidence. You hear about postpartum depression a lot. How women don't feel like themselves after giving birth. A lot of women don't want to subject themselves to that. And then when they come to you with this problem, you're going to ignore them. So yeah, I don't know. That's yo, white men, leave these women alone. But I was going to transition to when you say beat the drum. Like, yo, they beat the shit out of that nigga that tried to assault Dave Chappelle. Yo, my boy arm looked like a chicken wing out here. Like, you know, shout out to all my people that be eating Chinese in the city. You feel me? You know, you get that 4-piece chicken wing with the fried rice. My nigga arm was looking like a chicken wing on that stretcher, yo. What's your thoughts on the Dave Chappelle situation, Slick?
I need my niggas to fuck any nigga up that press me like that. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, cause I watched the clip and I was just like, yo, that's real. That's the fuck it. Like, the nigga was wilding, pressed him. Luckily he slipped.
Yeah, we got to give a little context.
All right, so Dave Chappelle was actually giving a set at the Hollywood Bowl for the Netflix is a Joke tour in Hollywood, where a lot of the top comedians are like filming specials and just doing shows. It's a really major comedy festival, basically. And at the start of his set, I don't know if he was a trans man or he was a very peculiar looking man.
He advocated. Apparently, he had trans ally. He had songs about being a trans ally, which is his words on Twitter. Not, you know, I don't want to say he get canceled for that. That's not my word.
No, I feel you. But it's just like, yo, he ran up on stage, tried to tackle Dave Chappelle
with a gun replica, with a knife. Yeah, it was like one of the knives that flipped.
A little gun knife jump off, and Dave Chappelle hit him with the football move, slipped a little bit, but, you know, no damage was done to Dave. And then he ran backstage and I guess ran to security. And Dave Chappelle continued to make jokes about the shit.
Whipped his ass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think we have like an audio clip, right? I think you sent something to me.
Oh, I gotta find it. Hold on. Let me keep talking while I find it.
Yeah. I think you sent it on TikTok. But yeah, that was just crazy. And apparently the guy had some songs before. And he made some tweets about Dave Chappelle and his comments about the LGBT community. So this is something.
Make some noise for hip hop history.
Here we go.
What was that?
was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped.
Ooh, nigga, his whole shit was dislocated.
Where did that come from?
I want to hear it. I want to hear the Chris Rock part.
Thank you, son. It was a trans man.
Was that Will Smith?
It's
All
funny.
right, Chris Rock. That was great comedian timing over there. I want to give a shout out to Busta Rhymes and Jamie Foxx, because they're the one that apparently was helping whipping that nigga's ass back there.
Busta was definitely putting the Timberland boots to his noggin.
Yo, don't think that Will Smith shit y'all can do to these comedians out here. Stop it. That was just a one-off situation. Because I don't think Chris Rock would have let any random person approach him like that on any stage besides Will Smith.
About to say.
So please, everyone, I don't care if you feel some type of way about the comic views or whatnot. If you feel some type of way, just exit the show. Do not run up on the stage because your ass will.
Niggas be wanting to be martyrs though. They be wanting to fight for the cause. I'm gonna pay my money. Oh, you paying your hard? I'm guaranteeing. Like Netflix is a joke when they announced it pre-pandemic, but before like the shit shut down, them shits was going for like $500 for every show. So you pay money to go there with the intent to hurt somebody who has views that you don't agree with, and then ended up getting fucked up and almost getting charged with assault. I don't think they charged him because I think they dropped.
Yeah, no, he didn't get charged.
It,
I think I held with $300,000 bail or some stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, run up and get done up. You feel me? Simple like that. You run up, you gonna get done up out here. Stop it. Don't let that Will Smith shit confuse you. Because Dave Chappelle ain't no chump nigga. He kind of fake built. He's not skinny Dave. He's not skinny Dave from the Dave Chappelle show. They got, he got a little muscle on him. You thought you was gonna tackle him and do what? And I'm just like, yo, this is also, and I mean, I know, Dave Chappelle has great comedic timing, and he made some jokes afterwards and he brushed it off. But like, I could tell that's a scary situation. Stop it. I applaud them whipping his ass. I'm gonna call you little chicken wing from now on because your arm is broken. Slick. That shit was poking that shit was poking forward, like how his arm was.
And I think they dislocated his arm because I looked at it, like you see his elbows. I don't think it was like caved in. I think the way they stomped him out, however he fell, I think his shit popped out like legit full separation type shit, and it was just laying there. Because it's like you look at it. At first, I thought they caved his shit in, but I was like, nah, that like the elbows and like it's the shoulder. Like that shit is really just out of his socket.
So my thing about it is, you just paid how much money just to get your ass whooped? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be heated. I ain't paid over a couple $100 to get my ass whooped out here. I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. But moving forward, what's your thoughts on the Met Gala? You seen any looks that you like?
What's so peculiar about that? Like, I consider myself kind of not a OD fashion guy, but I think I know how to dress, and I be trying to follow trends. I never really understood what the Met Gala was. So I saw, shout out to Annalise, she had this on Twitter, like for people like me who don't know what the shit is. Basically, it's like they give them like a theme. It's a bunch of like, rich people.
Yeah, it's a fundraiser.
Fundraiser, high fashion event. And I don't know, I think like the theme is just like, it's subject to interpretation. And I think that when you have money and access to designers, sometimes niggas hit them with the photographer shit. Oh, I got a vision,
Yep.
So some shit was cool. Some shit was like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Westbrook showed up in a dress. Future had on the short set. Gunna had the toy dog from Martin.
Blake Lively, you done well. And Nicki Minaj.
The Statue of Liberty joint, the oxidation, that shit was fire. Yeah. That shit was a fire concept because they definitely did change colors throughout the night and whatnot. I think that.
Go ahead.
No, I think that it's cool. Like, it's a photo op. Like, that's all. It doesn't impact. Like I said, if it don't really impact my life, I'll look at it for a couple of days. I'll see who had cool fits, whose fits was like, and I call it a day. Like, it was nothing. It was no style I'm dying to replicate.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Kardashians, yo, when Kanye West left y'all, he took the drip with him because y'all did not serve no type of looks at all. Y'all was looking plain Jane out there. I ain't gonna lie, y'all might need to fuck with Kanye West.
Yo, you know what's wild? I saw this on, I don't know if it was TikTok or YouTube. I was bored in the rabbit hole, And they was basically talking about like how the Kardashians never got invited to that shit before Kanye got with Kim. And Kanye kind of turned her.
Really?
And Kanye kind of turned her and the family. Like he gave them the I guess creative or artistic direction in their fashion and introduced them to all his high fashion friends. And Kim and them basically parlayed them into their friends. So when Kanye went crazy and they like high society tried to like kind of, you know, obscure him from their events, like Kim Kardashian kind of not weasel, but she finessed her way into maintaining those relations. So that's why she still gets invited. So I'm like, Kanye really, like, I don't want to say it. This might not go. Kanye built that bitch. I'm sorry.
She
was, remember,
okay. She maybe in the fashion industry,
but that's where that's her bread and butter right now. Reality ain't paying that much. She was making bread.
The Hulu got a little cake off of that shit.
She was making money off reality, but she also wasn't the fashionista. She was just like, it was like, oh, the Kardashians here. She had a little bit because they had no store bro. She had no credibility. Let's be honest. Shorty had zero credibility in the world of high fashion. She wasn't even invited to Jay-Z and Beyonce wedding. Kanye had to beg for her to get invited. Type shit. Think about that.
Oh yeah, because Jay-Z now.
But no, I'm saying she had no. She went from what's it called? From no credibility to 100%. Like, oh, she's the most, like, they were the flyest, most highest fashion couple in the world. Type shit. That doesn't happen. Like, her style didn't change that like crazy. Kanye put her on. I'm not saying like she couldn't have made it there, but people wasn't even giving her a look, and that's why I'm saying Kanye built them. And like he set the blueprint for them to all get where they at right now in terms of like the Vogues and the high fashion.
And that's why I have the utmost respect for the Kardashians. They get an opportunity and they elevate themselves at every level. So I remember a couple weeks ago when she made that comment about women not working hard and how a lot of women, get off your ass and just work. And I know a lot of women attack her. But, bro, we got to give her credit, bro. Her and her family has built $1 billion empire. That don't come from just laying on your back with the sex. And we're going to get to Ray J's claim soon. But that, you got to work hard and you got to seize opportunities and do and move right. But to be honest with you, side note, her and Pete Davidson look awkward as hell. Pete Davidson don't look good next to her. I ain't gonna hold you. Man. Pete Davidson, you my guy, Pete, but it's like when the ugly girl it's like when the hot girl finally give the ugly nigga a shot, you be like, God damn, that's an odd couple. You feel me?
Like, how the fuck did you get her?
But I want to also give some shout outs to people who dress really nice. Shout out to Normandy. Oh my God, Normandy, I love you. And I'm waiting for some new music. She looked great. That Stormzy, my guy.
That song she dropped is alright. The Fair song, that shit was alright. I didn't get enough. It didn't get enough spins. I feel like, but that was like her vulnerable side. I was like, okay, you getting somewhere. And even the shit with Cardi B grew on me. I was like, I'm ready to do what it do. Boopity boopity boop.
Gabrielle Union looked good.
D-Wade looked stupid. That nigga pulled up in all, because it's the Gilded Age. That nigga pulled up in all white with his shirt out. Like, nigga, you a slave? What are you doing? Like, fuck.
Yo, don't do that.
Nigga, let's talk about it, bro.
Ciara, shout out to Ciara. Ciara was looking wonderful. Lizzo. I'm just going through the list right now. I'm looking at some of the lists and I'm giving out the shout outs to people who I want, who did great.
Ciara shit was kind of regular though, because I feel like she dressed like that all the time. It wasn't extravagant. It was nice. That's the thing. I think like when it has to be statement pieces. You feel me? Like
what about SZA? You think SZA did dress well?
I gotta see it. I think I remember it. It wasn't nothing that stood out to me. You feel me?
She had some like big ass old purple dress with the big ass hat with the witch hat. You feel me?
I don't know what that got to do, but then you also gotta take theme into account. What does that have to do with? Oh, I guess the Gilded Age, they did wear that big shit for the rich. But
yeah,
I don't know.
And Cardi B, and shout out to Billie Eilish. I don't know what the fuck Kylie Jenner was wearing with her fitted with the wedding shit, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck the Met Gala is and why people make so much goddamn ruckus over it. It's the fundraiser. I mean, shout out to y'all. This is the time to get to express your creativity. Get a lot of these designers get a lot of opportunity to showcase their work, and they actually gain a lot of fame for this. So I guess there is a big event for fashion, but I really don't care for it. Maybe let us host the Met Gala. You feel me? This might not go well. Host the Met Gala. You feel me? I'll pop out. You feel me?
All right,
no, you're not fucking with it, Slick.
Nigga, move on.
All right, man. So speaking of the Kardashian, man, Ray J had enough, man. He did not like what he finally confirmed. He finally confirmed what we've been talking about all these years. There's no way that sex tape would have been promoted to be purchased without both people consenting on it being released. And we finally got confirmation that Kris Jenner has pimped her daughter out here.
We knew that for years, though. We all knew that.
But we finally got confirmation, man.
Well, we all knew
so
that.
Now he finally said, Ray J finally claims that he has nothing to do with the leaking of the 2007 sex tape he made with then girlfriend Kim Kardashian. And he is tired of people abusing her books. And I think, OnlyFans needs to cut her a check, because without her sleeping with rappers and all that other stuff and being popular wouldn't be as great if it wasn't for Corinne Steffens. You feel me? I just got off a tangent.
Nah, that's cool, bro. It's more entertaining than this Kardashian shit. Can we move on?
Yeah. I mean, Ray J, I'm sorry, yo. They up a Billy. You're doing well with your company. Just shout out to the Raycon. Sponsor the show. I see sponsoring other podcasts. Raycon. You fuck with y'all over here. You feel me? Fuck with us.
I definitely had the All I Feel album, nigga. Them some joints on that motherfucker, boy.
You feel me? One Wish still hits hard out here. You feel me?
Let's have a little Ray J appreciation just for fun.
Go ahead.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's run some Ray J records. Cause fuck it. Yo, Ray J, bro. You the man, dogs. I gotta find it. Hold on, my shit tweaking. The tequila starting to kick in, y'all. My bad. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm sipping this shit slow. I'm like, all right, Ray J, we gonna run with, let's start with, we gotta start with this classic right here. Dude, this was fun.
Ooh, shout out to Ray J, man.
Oh, dude.
All right. You wanna go talk about a little bit about the NBA playoffs before I talk about the GOAT?
I mean, right now it looks like Philly, but I think Joel Embiid's not playing Game 3 from what I read. I think that was a real report, so I think Philly is dead in the water.
James Harden looking exposed right now.
Yeah, James Harden look washed. He ain't getting no 200. He should have stayed with the Nets and took that 220 mil.
What you gonna call it? That Dylan Brooks foul. I saw Skip Bayless take on it. That was I don't care what he talking about. He did not brush against Gary Payton, man, and Gary Payton got to miss a whole month for that shit. He should have just let the guy rock. He was open. You didn't have to go hard for defense, bro. That shit was a crazy ass foul. You end up fracturing that whole elbow for that, bro. But he ended up getting suspended for one game. Draymond Green over here flipping off fans. But I'm like, Draymond, you already know what to expect from Draymond. The Bucks and the Celtics, I don't know, man. Giannis looking like the MVP out here. The Suns, I don't know. The Suns gonna push through.
Yeah, I think the others, like the Suns and Mavericks series, it looks like it's over too. I think the Suns are going back to the conference finals. I think Miami about to be chilling in the Eastern Conference Finals, but the Golden State Memphis series and the Boston Milwaukee series look good. Like they look interesting. Like they match up well. So I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking Golden State probably pulls this out in 6, and then they go up against who they play. They play Phoenix. I think DeAndre Ayton gonna cause some problems for them boys, but I don't know. We're gonna see Chris Paul versus Steph Curry in the conference finals in 2022. I'm not mad at it. Hopefully, if it gets there, and then I don't know. I like Giannis. Like I've learned to really appreciate Giannis. If he can beat this Boston team is high key stacked. That would be interesting. But I kind of want to see Miami and Boston get a rematch from the bubble and see what happens when there's actual fans in the stands.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
we'll keep continue to update until we get to the finals. But the NBA playoffs still looking good. Shout out to LeBron for tweeting though and showing love and respect to all the young gunners. I think that's a great thing that he's doing. You feel me? But cue up Pappy's home out here. You feel me? Before I get to the GOAT. This is how you boss up all people out here, man. When niggas try to troll you, bro, you just gotta clap back on some good shit, man. So while Lead the Shooter on his IG was giving props to Ja Morant's father for being a supportive dad and fighting against the narrative of the overly zealous dads in the league, such as
which is bullshit. Can we just say that real quick? Niggas is like, facts. How you gonna compare? Like even LeVar was making sure that he drew up interest in his kids so that they can get real looks. And the talent for Lonzo was there. Was he overly a showman? But his kids wasn't talking. So he provided the personality that had us real. We would think about it. Lonzo
he did a little too much. He did a little too much. But he was better than Steph Curry. I was like, all right.
But listen, though. But think about it this way. At the time, only one son was going to the league, and that's just basically what we saw in college. Mm-hmm. Even though Jello's in the G League and LaMelo, he was like ninth grade. Nobody was looking at them like that. LeVar's antics had us really looking like, because some niggas was just being haters like, yo, these boys not gonna make it. And we all knew Jello was gonna struggle the most just because he didn't have the most natural, like, the ball's not in your hand. It's hard to say what's your impact, because everybody can shoot now, if we being real.
Yeah.
But we was watching them boys, and every move that they make was because of LeVar's antics. We was like, oh, shit. And now the fact that Lonzo, new 4-year contract, granted, can't stay healthy, but when he's on the court, he's a positive player. He's not trash. Jello,
he definitely got a great career in Chicago.
We've seen Jello. Like, Jello, when giving minutes in the Summer League and G League, produces. So it's like, okay, he's just waiting for a shot. And LaMelo's probably in about 2 seasons. He's probably 2 seasons away from being in that, like, Ja Morant, young point guard of the future type status, like going to be a potential top 5, top 8 point guard in the league for the next 10 years. Mm-hmm. So was he really wrong? Maybe
not at all.
And I'm like, T Morant, what does he do? He be at the games looking like Usher's evil doppelganger without the singing, and be just hyping his son up and holding his grandkid. And that just shows how much of haters niggas are when they see black fathers, because the narrative is that the black father is not there. So when you see one more than once, you get fucking annoyed, and that's stupid. Honestly, I'd be embarrassed as fuck to have LeVar as a dad, but I love him for it. That nigga's here. That nigga is at everything. He got us where he said he was gonna get us, and then fell the fuck back because I told him you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then T's like, yo, my son was not even a 1-star recruit. We not supposed to be here. We from backwoods South Carolina. Went to Murray State. Niggas don't get drafted number 2 overall out of Murray State that can't shoot. Fuck, I'm here. I'm enjoying this shit. We in Memphis. We got motherfuckers for coming to Memphis to watch games, selling out fucking games, going on the road, and niggas want to see us. Hell yeah, and I'm not even being boisterous about it. Yo, winning playoff series. That nigga Ja different. And he get a consistent
47, but he also keep it a buck about Ja too. Because remember Ja, that first game, he said, "Yo, my son was playing like trash." He keeps it a buck about his son. He don't try to sit here and be too biased.
Yeah, he not saying his son's the greatest thing. I love it, but then niggas Drake commented, said the same shit.
Come on now, top 2 and not 2. Let me talk my shit, Slick. We here, gunshot that Slick out here. So, Drake comment on Lethal Shooter's Instagram post. Imagine your son makes the league and he's Ja or Melo or Lonzo, and all you can do is be elated and competitive. And it's a rite of passage to that OG talk shit. I know I'm going to be this same way even if my son is in a Rubik's Cube competition. Well, this man, Seti Boo, I don't even know how to say his fucking IG name. We're not going to credit him too much. Your son said your son will probably play with Ghost Riders.
Wow.
One thing you don't do with the 6th guy is talk about Adonis.
Yeah, that was OD.
Wow, you know what? My boy fired back. Well, I just follow your girl because she probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. And then DM her and said, "I'm here for you, ma." Gunshot Slick.
Oh my God, that's wow. That's disrespectful.
I don't know who this Mr. Morrison, whatever the fucking niggas in the Big Steppers are, but my nigga just up $400 million off his record deal. Fuck is you niggas talk about? Y'all not know Big Steppers, Kendrick. J. Cole, you better go grab that stick off that mixtape because you not getting shit over here. This is Drake season, you heard? Giving your girl more excitement, more life, better. To all my shorties out there, I'm here for you.
That's such a disrespectful line.
Slick, handle this. I'm done off with this.
That shit.
Stop playing with him. Top 2 and not 2. The GOAT, nigga.
Yo, that was like my...
What is talking about? Shaq, stop being a hater too. You know who you are.
Boy, when I tell you, I read that shit, nigga, I cried. I was like, oh, I aspire to be this petty. And like, you said what, nigga? Oh, word, let me fuck your old bitch now, just because you talk this spicy.
But you know what's the icing on the cake is? My nigga's such a real nigga. He end up getting them some bread. Shorty account went from 900 close to 30K in 24 hours. That nigga who had 1,200 followers, now he up 16K. He even after he cut back at you, he put money in your pockets. Cause these niggas is all over their stories. DM me for promotion. DM me for promotion. So he even put money in your pocket after even clapping back at you. The man of the people, nigga. I don't want to hear nothing about no Kendrick, Big Sean, Wale, J. Cole. Top 2 and not 2. 6 God, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about here? Like, handle this. Stick, you better change the topic. I could go on a whole rant. This could be the whole rest of the podcast if I got to do this without Drake.
Well, I mean,
I think, out here.
Can I play something for you? Do you mind if I play something?
Go ahead.
That sounded mad like, never mind. That sounded mad weird. You mind if I play something for you? I'm gonna just play this song right here. Since you want to be in your bag, let's just have to let you have that bag talk. Go ahead, my nigga. I'm just gonna play this. Wait, here you go.
Oh, 400 mil.
They about to be fucking furious.
There's gonna be a lot of chopped up parts. But if you know, I've been preaching. If you've been listening to us
since the beginning
for a while, yeah. Since I put this as one of my songs of the week, when we first started doing Song of the Week, I've been asking for a visual about this record for a long time. I thought she was going to do it when she released the deluxe, but she didn't do a deluxe. She ended up doing a whole new album. Shout out to that album out there. But finally, God and the universe work in mysterious ways. I got the answer to why she never released a visual for this. It's because this song was about Victoria Monet. And I didn't know they had a little bit of, let's be honest, type of relationship over here. So how this all came about and how I found this out was Victoria Monet was just performing, I forgot where, for a concert, whatnot. But in part of her performance, there was a little segment where she was interacting with one of the female dancers and they, looking like, pretending to kiss or whatnot. And, that's when Twitter activists try to fake cancel her and be like, oh, yeah, stop with the performative lesbian stuff. Trying to cancel Victoria. But then, people vouch for her and be like, what you talking about? Victoria always said she was bi. And also, you didn't know when she was in a relationship with Kalani? And I'm over here like, what? And then they talk about how she made a song with Kalani about her getting fingered in a Porsche on her album.
Would you like me to play the song?
Oh yeah, play that song real quick.
Sorry, YouTube. I never listened to the words like that, but there's definitely Kalani. She definitely described it. So
Kalani, one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the thigh. Yo, Kalani and Young M.A. knocking down all these chicks. We could talk about it. Yo, if you're shorty out there with Sid, Kalani, or Young M.A., you lost her, king. You lost her. You with Tiana Taylor, you lost her. They're gonna turn your girl out. They're gonna turn your girl out. You're not gonna get her back. If one of those 4 get a hold of your girl, it's over. There's gonna be a lot of scissoring action. So cool. So then when I found out that song happened, then I found out that Hate the Club was about Victoria Monet. And then I listened to the lyrics of Hate the Club. All this whole time I've been singing this song. And she actually dropped
confirmed it was
her name in the song.
Where?
So now I'm over here like, this is why I would never get the visual for this album, for this song, because if you didn't know, Victoria Monet is with a child, has a child, and engaged or married to another man. And I think probably that's the reason why she never really tried to expand on that song out of respect for her and in respect of their relationship. So now it all comes full circle. So if you've been listening to me rant anytime we talked about Kalani and how I wanted this song, now case has been closed now. And Kalani is one of those ones. You feel me? You hear about Sid, you hear about Young M.A., but Kalani gonna take down your chick. Protect her out here. You feel me? Shout out to the new album, baby. You feel me? I still love you, even though you don't fuck with men like that. Kalani, I fuck with you. Victoria Monet, I still fuck with you too. I finally found closure in the Hate the Club situation. Oh wow, this is a good episode right now, Slick.
Are you healing?
Quick before we go to the song of the week. Last week I gave a little background on the Black China case. Well, this week it got canceled. They threw out her whole $100 million lawsuit out the window because this girl been wilding out, putting guns in people's heads, stabbing people, assaulting people, threatening people's lives. The jury wasn't fucking with her and threw out that case. And now Black China is looking to do celebrity boxing for some money. You went out sad, mama. We could go to the song of the week.
I told you we didn't give a fuck about it because it wasn't going to be a story in about 2 weeks. It didn't even last one. Continue.
You feel me? Yeah, you went out sad now. Now you gotta look to fight some girl in the ring.
I think she's about to fight Johnny Blaze, another big booty OnlyFans in reality TV girl.
Yeah, but Johnny Blaze got a nice voice though.
She is definitely talented.
If she got a nice songwriter,
they said she was. They said she blackballed because I think she did that Drake shit. She said Drake tried to she said Drake assaulted her. She said she was like talking
and then she took it back.
Yeah, she spilled a lot of industry. She didn't make a lot of friends in the industry, so I think she blackballed. But she definitely is talented.
I think recently she was working with I think either I don't want to say Neo. It was a lot of bald head R&B legend, but she was working with some R&B legend, and there was matching voice for voice, and I think she definitely had a great voice. So hopefully they make some great music. But the song of the week, I don't even know why we even giving a disclaimer, because if you listen to this on YouTube right now, you probably exited already because we've been wilding this whole episode with music. But if you still here, please exit out. Go to your favorite streaming platform, whether it is that Stitcher, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, wherever you listen to this, go ahead and you can listen to our song of the week. And you can go on Apple Music and go listen to our Song of the Week playlist where we put the songs of the week. What's your song of the week this week? Yeah. All right. So that was our song of the week. All right, though. But you know what you're here for. The people's choice. The people's favorite. Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
You know, I didn't want to say this in the beginning of the show, especially for the Mother's Day part, but happy Mama's Day for all the girls who titties I sucked. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? You feel me?
I'm about to say text messages going out soon.
Yeah, you feel me? If I ever sucked on your titties, happy Mother's Day to you. You was getting good practice in, shorty. But you know what we hear, the TSA, the Toxic Service Announcement, and we are joined by a special guest, friend of the show, supporter, Kay. Go hand clap for her.
As B Breezy would say, bow, 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 bow.
Bow, bow. Shout out to you, Kay, for joining us for this week's Toxic Service Announcement. So now, but we throw her in a little curveball. She doesn't know what topics we're going to talk about. We're just going to play these. We're going to play these two topics when it comes time to, and then we're going to get her genuine opinion on it.
I feel like I'm being set
before
up.
we get it, we do have an extra toxic topic on our Patreon about double standards. Go look over there. But you know the vibes. We get two toxic topics this week, and then you get an extra one on our Patreon. Go support. All right, Slick, you can play the first one.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
You must really love getting me to this fucking point, bro, because I'm really about to pull up to your fucking mom's house and you think I'm joking. I will fucking sit on the fucking horn for 20 fucking minutes, bro. Answer the fucking phone. Thing, bro. I am so fucking sick and tired of you. Whoa! God, what the fuck is your actual problem? What the fuck is wrong with you?
If you having
I
girl
love
problems,
that
I feel
shit.
bad for you.
I don't know what her man did, but he did it. I want y'all to understand. He did it.
All right, in the spirit of Future, he dropped the deluxe, so we gotta get in our Future toxic bag. When a shorty leaves you that voice message or that long ass paragraph, I love that shit. You feel me?
Word. Show me.
You care about this day.
Girls, y'all got once niggas have one fight, all that extra caring shit don't come out unless you drunk or we beefing or I'm fed up. So when I know you being crazy, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This bitch really does love me. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Come slash my tire, bitch. Come slash my tire.
Don't slash. That's how you end up in the hospital. Don't do that. But you could break something.
No, I will definitely say, like, if I'm at that point, that definitely means I care, and I'm mad that I care. So now we have to fight because you got me to this point where I care, and I don't even be caring. So we have to fight. Yes.
That's when you hear her like, "Yo, come outside," and then that's when you break her back. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
that's sex. After she give you that voice note, A1, no sauce.
Because first you said, because first you said like, "Yo, why are you tripping? Why are you acting like this? What's wrong with you?" You just said you said this wasn't that serious like a week ago. Why are you tripping?
Nah, what? And it's fine. You know what? You know what's crazy about that, Brian? It's fine. Like, that's probably what I want in that moment too. But best believe is whatever got me to that point, we talking about the next day. The post-nut clarity gonna hit, and we still gonna talk about it. Like, understand that?
Nah. Sure not, because Shorty gonna sit here and cry. Be like, I love you. Why you have to do that? She gonna break down in tears and be like, because I really care about you. I never really felt no way about nobody else like this before. She hit you with that line. Oh yeah, I got her.
Like all that shit was just stupid and dumb. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
got her. Rope it in.
Nah. Oh. Nah, sorry.
We're not toxic bag. We're not toxic bag.
Y'all need help. Because if that is the solution, that's crazy. And because, like I said, I
never did this for no other nigga. You the first thing I'm over here doing.
First of all, girls be lying when they say that. Number one.
Nah. Stroke my ego. Stroke my ego. I'm gonna believe it. Cause stroke my ego.
Girls be lying when they say that. But like I said, sis is clearly off the liquor in that clip. So regardless, if you taking her to Pound Town after she go off on that, she gonna go there with you. She gonna ride off into the sunset into Pound Town with you. Oh, no. But best believe, and you come across one like me, I'm gonna go to Pound Town with you. I'm gonna be done with you in the morning. Like, I'm gonna clip it.
Wait, before we continue with this topic, we gotta give a little context. So this 99 problem is trending on TikTok. So they took this sound. If you go on the sound on YouTube, there's plenty of example of women going behind this and leaving, either paragraphs or showing voice notes that they have left when the guy pissed them off. So this is a trend that's going on TikTok right now. But I love that shit.
No, y'all are crazy
over here.
No, you're actually crazy if that's what gets you going. Like,
niggas are jumping up and down when they get that voice note or that voicemail. Like,
y'all are crazy.
You don't need it all the time, but it's like sometimes you need to know Shorty cares. Like, Shorty, like, oh shit, like,
No, you about to die about this dick. I love that. You feel me?
It's real toxic around these parts today. It's
out of here. You feel me?
Shout out to Doc.
You feel me? I don't care y'all judging me. This is a free.
No way I'm blacking on you, and you on the other line. You on the other side of the line dancing. Like, yeah, she like me.
I'm giggling too.
I'm laughing, especially if I really didn't do it. Like, I'm really out here being like solid, and I'm like, why the fuck is you tripping? I'm like,
especially when I have a good comeback to whatever.
The best comeback ever. Like, so are you done? Oh, you hit it with art. So are you done? You want to be told now? Because you was tripping. I was definitely just at work, and my phone was definitely I was downstairs. Like,
I know this is an audio experience, guys. If you can see Kay right now, she's taking a deep breath, deep sigh. We have.
Are you done? Are you done? Get you a 5-course meal, and you getting your shit sucked crazy.
Nah, what?
And nothing beats when she wilding on you. Like, I saw you with a little bitch. You was with that bitch, hugged up and then you have a good comeback. Like, yeah, that's my family right there. That's really my blood sister. So you hit her with that facts, and then she was like, oh, so why you just didn't tell me then? You had me looking so crazy.
You ain't asked.
Oh, she gonna suck the meat off your shit.
Yo, because girls don't. Let's be real. Girls don't say sorry. Girls don't say sorry. They go. What? They say some fucked up shit. And it's not. I'm not even saying like some. Like, most girls don't apologize for like the words. I'm sorry.
Listeners can see me, bro.
A sincere I'm sorry. You're not getting that when she's dead ass wrong. Like when there's no like logic in her anger. You're just like, yo, I bet. Because all they gotta do is get quiet. All they gotta be like, word. All right, say less.
Or better yet, when she's saying that long paragraph.
The morning after the post-nut clarity, or.
You just put K.
K going through it. You're fucking her up. We are fucking her up, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a come clean.
Get a joke.
I'm a come clean. You not answering my long text is better than you hitting me with the K. Because if you hit me with the K,
I bet you got it. Now you got to hit it with the like. If she got an iPhone, you got to hit the like, the thumbs up, or make them wait. Because that's the shit. A girl cannot take being done to her what she does to you. So,
y'all are crazy.
So if you hit her with that, like you hit her with she hit you with the long man, be like, okay, all right, bet. Or you make her wait for 2 hours, like my fault. I just ain't feel like responding to you right now.
Oh, because you already know. You already know. The longer you make her wait,
she's playing every scenario in
her head. You done got a whole family with like 3 or 5 kids by the time she done thinking. Well, go ahead, kid. Go ahead.
Got your moment.
So y'all telling me y'all never got hit with the long paragraph and said, you know what, she right. Let me take some kind of accountability. Clearly, she's upset for a reason, and it's legit. It's justified, and y'all don't respond accordingly.
What if she's not right? What if she's not right?
Yo, you niggas deserve less. Dead ass. Dead ass. Y'all deserve less.
No. If I'm wrong, absolutely. But most of the time, if we apologize and there is no long text message, you're not getting that. We're gonna talk it out. Or you gonna feel how you gonna feel. I'm gonna feel how I'm gonna feel. We're gonna talk. We're gonna try to get there. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen. But when a girl is wrong, because there's not much you can say, because most niggas is emotionally closed off. It's like, word, all of that for real. This how far you want to take it. And we could have just talked about this shit, or you could have asked me a real question.
But me hitting you with the long paragraph is us talking about it. No, I'm bringing it to the table.
You already reacted, or whatever's happened. And then you send that shit 12 hours later after you don't have time to really think about it. Go to your girl's track, ask your male best friend if you got one that wasn't trying to fuck you, type shit. Like, you've had plenty of time to use resources that were available to you before. So we already had time to be mad. It's like, fuck it. What the fuck am I dealing with this for?
That's a fact.
Once a nigga has that thought, what the fuck am I dealing with this for? It's like, oh, I know she's not gonna say sorry, but it's like, all right, let's see what she do. What gesture can be presented to make this shit work?
You know they're gonna come around and say, "Yo, did you eat?"
Mm-hmm,
you know, that's the way they say sorry for women.
Yeah, it's food and sex. That's what we get.
Yo, I'm really sorry that this is what y'all been dealing with. Clearly, y'all dealing with the wrong ones. What? There are plenty of women out here who take accountability. Like, you gotta look at the people that you're dealing with.
I'm sorry, Kate. I gotta cut you off here. I'm sorry, Kate. Stop the cap. Because every woman that we have,
I'm gonna put a Slick on this episode and be sleep. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, dog.
Because oh my god, every time you have these honest conversations with women, oh, I don't do none of this. I know that you.
I mean, I can only speak for myself. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be accountable about it, and I'm gonna own that, and I would expect my partner to do the same. Why y'all can't do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We always do that.
We have to do that for every little thing.
We gotta say sorry for being mad at you.
Like, my fault. I took it where I took it. My bad. I ain't mean to yell, even though I was justified.
Y'all sound like y'all been there.
And don't even lie. Like, you damn fake cried when a nigga was yelling or when you was in the wrong.
Never. Never.
You have homegirls who fake cried so the nigga can feel some sympathy. And don't even jack that, because I
don't know about fake cry. They're just cancers, so that's what they do.
Now we going to signs now?
Oh no.
This is why women deserve less.
It's excuses for everything, bro.
Yo, that's crazy. Y'all don't understand. Like, when I hit somebody with the long paragraph, and I don't even, like, I'm not gonna lie, I did this recently. Not recently, that's a lie. When I say recently, I mean like a year ago, maybe. No, never that. One time I did that and they did not answer me, and they hit me back a week later as if nothing happened. Like, on the same type of time y'all on, like, oh, I'm gonna just let this die out. They can't be mad about it forever type shit.
Wait, hold on. Let me pause you real quick. We never said a week later. Nigga wild out for that. You go for the next day.
You go for the next day.
The next day at most.
I blocked him.
The next day at most. Nigga wild out for a week later with the hey, what's up? How you doing? Type shit. He wild
with
out.
No response to the paragraph. Not even a thumbs up. No Nathan. Nah, there's no way. There's no way.
I can't support
Nah, that was OD.
You niggas are psycho.
Nah, that's OD. That's OD.
Yeah, that's OD.
That nigga.
You have it to the next day, max.
If you really like her, you gonna give it to the next day. If you like in love with her, you gonna be like, all right, I gotta give you at least an hour. Let me get some time to compose my thoughts. I'm gonna hit.
Nah, you gotta make her sweat a little bit.
You gotta make her sweat, but if you really in it, you gonna be like, all right.
But, nah.
A week later, that's crazy.
That's wild. That nigga,
right?
That nigga had other bitches. I'm sorry.
Oh, for a fact, and that's why I went to my other niggas. What?
Oh, you see this?
Look,
that's this right here. This confession right here. You hear
as a single woman? Yeah, I could say.
Oh,
that.
now it's like you single over here, but you said in long paragraphs though.
I mean, I could send a long paragraph. If you get me upset, I'm gonna send a paragraph. I don't care if we friend, family. Like, buddy, what? Like, if you upset me, I'm gonna let you know. What are you talking about? What?
Long paragraph though? Nah. Delete.
Nah, you just fucking. You're not getting no long paragraph.
And what blows my mind about y'all is if y'all would just read the paragraph, y'all would see their substance. But y'all see more than 5 lines. Y'all like, nah, not reading it. No,
because we already know you chatting.
Nah, niggas deserve way less. Way less. Nah, y'all have had too much. That's
nah. Because
y'all have had too much.
Nah, because Summer Walker had y'all in the bag. Janae Aiko, whatever the other girls, SZA, with I Hate You, had y'all all in y'all pockets for the last couple of months. We preached this when the Summer Walker came out. We needed what's his real name?
The Davies.
Slick. No, Future's real name.
Isn't Davies?
But yeah, we needed him to come back and restore order to society.
Let's be real. We was getting fucked up. Like, culturally, social media, men have been getting fucked up for the last,
It's about time y'all got red for filth. What are you talking about?
You've been getting red for filth since social media became a thing. That's crazy. That's crazy. We have been getting red
every day. I woke up to men deserve less or men deserve nothing.
Even niggas that deserve everything was getting told they need less. It's like, yo, what?
Before
these girls are laid up with their niggas at night.
Before I got on here, B was on my phone and told me I deserve less. What I did? Oh
yeah, because you feel me? Girls are shallow or probably more shallow than us guys. You see, they come for us when we fat shame women or I don't support the whole colorism thing. You feel me? But for something like that, but. Kay over here got a nice young gentleman.
You don't even know that man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nice young gentleman.
You don't even know that man.
Trying to court her the nice way and try to see about her. Try to get her friend, to put in the word in for her. Just straight reject him off. Not even give my boy even a shot to even explain himself over here.
This is where we need to be honest, right?
Going personal on the pod.
We say all the time that personality. Many people, I will say, many people will say that it's personality over looks, right? But you got to be able to look that personality in the face. Like, if I can't look at you in the face, if I'm not trying to be on you, like, personality only gonna take you so far. Security! That's how people end up cheating. You feel me? I'm just being honest. Yes, personality is more important than looks, but if I can't look that personality in the face, then what are we talking about?
Thank you for resting my case. Women deserve less.
Listen, we are not going to act
some
like
ugly motherfuckers
attraction doesn't matter. We're not going to act
I have no problem with you saying that because I agree with you. But one thing I will say that women do, some women, I gotta make sure we continue saying some women, y'all come heavy on us when we try to be that way about women appearance, but y'all be the exact same way about guys' height because he's short too, right?
But his height was not the determinant factor.
But it was sort of a factor, wasn't it? Not?
It was the least of the factors, to be honest. Like. That I could get over the height thing, to be very honest. As long as I could look you eye to eye, like I'm good. Now, if you're shorter than me, I may be a little concerned. But still, that's maybe something I could work through. But if I'm not attracted to said personality, I'm not attracted to said personality. Like,
but you didn't get a chance to see his personality. You only got the looks, and you saw he got a Forrest Whitaker eye.
And this is what.
Wow, this got real personal. I hope this brother don't listen to this damn podcast.
Right, like damn.
That's say homie's name. I don't even know homie. I'm over here trying to support you, homie. You feel me?
Sorry,
these girls are shallow out here and they deserve less, king.
Yo,
rock on with you and your lazy eye. You heard? You feel me?
So you telling me that if a girl was trying to talk to you, but you weren't attracted to them, you would just be like, all right, cool, I'm gonna see where this goes.
That's how most guys, majority of their bodies count happens.
That's y'all problem. I'm sorry, I can't subject my activity.
Not at this age. Not at this age. I wouldn't.
Right, like we have to be
younger
honest.
me. I see what that thing about, because ugly girls be having some top tier. They you feel me? Because they trying to fuck you for a relationship. You feel, so they're gonna put a little more extra effort. Ain't gonna be no bedroom princesses. You feel me? So shout out to the ugly girls out here who's doing their thing out here trying to secure the man. Slick, play the next video.
The street is crazy right now. Free me from this, bro. Free me.
Y'all niggas is tripping. Anyways, all right. This is the next video. Let's run it.
And this is another thing I want you to about the standard, holding them to a higher standard. There's white dudes living in Williamsburg, living in rooms, riding city bikes. But the black man gotta have the car, the Benz, the BMW.
And you can't live in your mom's crib.
Can't live in your mom's crib. Like, so.
And it can't be leased. You have to buy it. It has to be bought in cash.
And I often do see black women put black men in a box as well. Like, he has to fit a certain stereotype. You gotta be a thug, you gotta be hood, super masculine. And then I see y'all date Chad, and bro, that look like, I don't know. He's the opposite. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, but he loves me. He treats me like I'm like, bro, but you wasn't looking for that in black men.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss.
What's your thoughts on that whole video?
I might be a little biased because, just to be very transparent, like, I don't see myself dating somebody from the Caucasoid Mountains, as you refer to it as. I love me a black man, and that's what I want for my future. So, but in terms of...
You're not down with the pink peen?
Excuse me?
You're not down with the pink peen?
She looked at you like you was crazy.
I like some strength in the said peen. Yeah, nah. But anyway, what I was going to say was, when it comes to